Hello guys, Vovos Adventures number 3, Jamaica. Look at this, Jamaica. We already saw 2 Caribbean islands, now we go to the 3rd one. And then watch out, there are some exciting new things there. Jamaica is a bigger island and Jamaica has more attractions, and then there are different fruits. You're gonna find different fruits. You're gonna find different animals, wild animals. Let's watch the video. Keep in tune. Jamaica. There we go. Hey guys, here we go. Jamaica. It's an exciting place. Don't pay attention too much on this picture here. It looks like the guy was trying to get me from his horse. So Jamaica is in the Caribbean. You can see on the upper part here, maybe you cannot, but you have the United States, and then this finger from the United States is Florida. Then below Florida you have Cuba, and below Cuba you have Jamaica. So between Cuba, Haiti and Dominican Republic and Jamaica, Jamaica is the 3rd biggest island in the Caribbean. So let's go for it. So this is a picture of a beach. Well, all the Caribbean islands, they have wonderful beaches, no doubts about that. So whenever we arrive in a place, I like to taste the local food. Well, I should not, because I'm gonna tell you sometimes I get in trouble with that. But food safety is everybody's responsibility. So when I got to that place, my goodness, they have coconuts, and I say, oh man, I'm gonna get one of this coconut and drink the milk and eat the things that are inside. And then I like that. Then I got the guy there, I gave them money, and then the guy came with a big knife. Okay, I'm gonna cut for you, man. Okay, so I drink it with a straw, and then they gave me something for me to eat the leftovers. I mean, inside of the coconut, you always have some leftovers. And then I was scooping that and eating that, and I say, well, this is gonna be delicious. My goodness, I ate all of this. I mean, this was exciting. And then somehow it didn't feel bad. It didn't feel good in my stomach. And then I was with stomach ache all the time. I should have paid attention and should not have eating these things in the streets. I mean, because who knows what the guys have there, or how many days these coconuts were in the sun there. Sorry about that. Then we saw this tree. You know what kind of fruit is that? This is the one that I gave to you one time. Guava tree. Vovo has in his house here in California 2 trees, 2 guava trees. So we found a lot of guava trees in Jamaica. So this is the red inside type. Usually we have at least the most common is to have a reddish or pink inside or whitish inside. I like more the pinkish. And then, of course, I have to eat that. And I always got stuck with this guava in my mouth. Then we went around and we saw different fruits. And now we have the mystery. I wonder if you guys can tell me this. What kind of fruit is that? Let me give you a chance. Tomatoes, Pears, yeah, we have some red pears. Tomato is not a shape of a tomato. How about bell pepper? It does not look like a bell pepper. How about ackee? Well, I have no idea what is that. But you got it right. If you choose D, you are right. This is ackee. Ackee is the traditional plant from uh, where are we? Which island we are? Oh, Jamaica. Sorry about that. There's so many islands. In this program, we are going to talk about 6 Caribbean islands. This is the third. So here we have the ackee tree, ackee tree, ackee. Let me show a little more. It has a black seed and then a whitish inside. This whitish inside they cook, and that's where you have something very exquisite. They do the ackee omelette. It looks like an egg, and for me it looks like tofu. When you eat that, it resembles a tofu. So they put some seasoning there, they put salt, and it's delicious. Next time you go to Jamaica, you eat ackee fruit. Okay, don't forget that. By the way, it's the national fruit from Jamaica. The two things that I saw there was the ackee tree, and also the national flag. The other things that are common in Jamaica, I was not able to see. I didn't see that bird at all. Well, I saw it in the airport, but I will show you at the end. Jamaica, they like big buildings, and also they like to color things. Who is gonna combine? I mean, uh, yellow, green, and red, or uh, purple, whatever it is. But they like these combinations. They like bright colors. This is all Caribbean. This is another other types of buildings in the island. And then I went to my swim. I was snorkeling in this beach all the time. It's very good to snorkel. So you see some fish, you see some rays, you see. I didn't see. I saw one turtle, a small turtle, not the biggest, the bigger one. So I was getting into the sea. Well, that's good. Well, I got a little deeper and then, oh, help! It's too deep here, please. Just kidding, okay? Because I know how to swim. But yeah, sometimes it's scary to go to the deep, huh? And I found this sea urchin, and I want to show you how this sea urchin works, how this sea urchin moves or lives. So let's go to the video to see it. Yes, I filmed it. So let's go to the video now.
I don't believe we are children. You like your children. You record everything.
See, I woke him up.
Yeah, it's moving. Good. Okay.
Like it? It's amazing, eh? All of these spines going like that. Eh? Um, that's something. This is the I would say skeleton of the sea urchin. So when they die, all of these spines, all of these thorns are gonna go, and then what is left is it's this skeleton. You probably have seen those in California because they can have here also in the ocean. I believe. I saw in Brazil a lot, and I even must have one of those in the house. I have to find where they. And then we have the famous starfish. I got one. beautiful. It looks like someone was painting it. Huh? It's something. My goodness, it's beautiful. Then you see a lot of wild animals. Huh? We have the island is full of wild animals. I can tell you, man, wild animals everywhere. What? What's that, Alana? Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Those are not wild animals. Thank you, Alana. Yeah, those are domestic animals. Yeah, but they are so free in the island that I confuse myself. Sorry, guys. No, not wild animals. Okay, we have a little more. Those look like wild, but those cows are not wild at all. This donkey is even tied to a pole or to whatever, to a rope. And then we went to a church. So on Saturday morning, I went to a church and I preached for them. We have several Adventist churches in the island, and I was invited to go to the Portland Seventh-day Adventist Church. When we went to the island, we didn't stay in the capital, that is Kingston. We went to the other part of the island that is more rural, and that is where we went with this church. This church. Look at this. We we have a picture with all the members of the church. Hey, what's happening? It looks like a guy is gonna hit me with his hand. Oh, hold on, man! Don't do that. I am your friend. I just preached here. Maybe he didn't like my sermon. Whatever. But the kids like it. So you see, kids are very happy, and then we had a good time. And again, I am with Dr. Modesti, the lady that was with me in Tobago, that she was born in Tobago, the same lady that hired me to work in Loma Linda. And then we have our dessert. Finally, we have good coconut that will not mess up my stomach. Thank you. This was good. This was really, really good, but was fresh, was kept on the fridge, and then they make the whole and then they serve for us as a dessert. That's a good dessert. By the way, this girl on the right side is one of my students. She was with me to this trip. So we were with Dr. Modesti and with Cherie is her name. This is the whole team here. In this case, we have one more person that is white. The lady on the left side that was at my side, she is also white. The rest of the group was African American, but who cares? We deal with people, we help people, no matter what color they are. It doesn't matter. Then we went to the schools. We went to the Portland High School, and then we give lectures. We did some health assessment. We went to the city and did some health assessment. This lady here behind was stepping on a scale, and I was telling her what she should do to improve her body fat and to improve her muscle mass. I went to talk to the kids in the school. Some of them were sleeping, huh? Yeah, sometimes people go to school instead of study, they go to sleep. That's not a good idea. So we went to this Seventh-day Adventist church school in Stanton that was not far from there. And then I took a picture with the kids. So we should do this in Jamaica. It looks like it's peace and love times two, something like that. But kids are very funny and we had a good time. And then you see this. This is a very exquisite flower. It looks like I photoshopped that. And when I saw this picture after many years, I checked the picture and I said, well, where this picture was taken. And when I found that I have 3 or 4 of the same picture, it was not photoshopped. It was a real flower in the garden or whatever it is that was there. So it's a very interesting flower, and it looks like someone just pasted it there. And then we go to the world famous Blue Lagoon. This Blue Lagoon, let me show a picture, is where a few movies, Hollywood movies, were made in this part. One was with a couple that were kind of isolated in an island. In fact, it was not in an island, was in the Blue Lagoon. And it's a very exquisite place. It's not exquisite, it's exotic place. You see, let me show more pictures. So they have, you can cross and go to the other side of the island, and there we have a retreat there. So they made a beach, they make a little bit more of a club there on the other side. So I took a picture there because the Blue Lagoon is famous around the world. Okay, now let's go to the main sport in the island. And I am going to show you that I practiced that and I was able to get first place with the traditional sport of coconut throwing. Coconut throwing, okay? Watch that.
Okay, coconut throwing competition. Let's go. Yeah! That's again that one.
We saw a lot of plants. Can you believe that this plant was raising in a wire? Yes, it was an electrical wire, and somehow the bromelia, the name of this plant is bromelia or bromelia. I don't remember the pronunciation, but the bromelias raising in trees. In that case, this bromelia decided I'm gonna grow in, on top of this electrical wire, and there it is, and even was producing flowers there. That's something. Flowers, plants are very smart too. Now, I need to show this to you. This is something I saw in the island. That is the tradition of how to cut a coconut. You can do that. Let's see if you can do that. But pay attention, coconut cutting.
Otherwise, you see, it's gonna be coconut, red coconut milk.
This coconut. Okay, this is coconut jelly. Yeah, it's jelly. So only the water is going to get from this one.
And the other one is the one that has the white stuff.
The white one inside now. Oh, this one has the meat. Oh, so your wife is lucky.
You should not do this at home, okay? Please don't do that at home. Yeah, when you get old, you can do that. But now leave this for the Jamaicans. Even I can do that. If I start shopping that, I'll shop half of my fingers. Come on, man. Well, what happened here? I was walking in a place there where they have a shopping mall. And then I saw a bunch of, I was looking for this shirt, by the way. That is where I bought this shirt, in this shopping mall. And then I saw the kids there looking at some soccer balls, but it looks like they didn't have the money to buy. So I went there and I said, okay, kids, you want this ball? I'm going to buy for you. So I went there and I bought the ball and I gave to them. And then I told them, hey, let's take a picture because I have to brag myself that I bought a ball for my kids in Jamaica. And then we took this picture. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, they are happy. Well, some of them are happy. And then we get to the last slide. We had a good time in Jamaica. And then when I was in the airport, I saw this written in a frame there, in a poster. something very interesting. Jamaican people are very happy, very laughing all the time, but then they put here that they were beaten only by Brazil and Singapore as the world's third coolest country in the world. Uh-huh. So Brazil is the coolest country in the world. So we need to make a video about Brazil. I will make one or two or more than two in Vovos Adventures and show to you. But in that case, Jamaica was number 3. First, Brazil, coolest country in the world. Second, Singapore, coolest country in the world. I don't know about that. I haven't been to Singapore yet. And then the third one is Jamaica, and you could see that Jamaica is very cool. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on next Vovos Adventures.